Solomon. I know, Oh, you prick. Everyone's declaring war on Solomon. It's on! It's on! Hey up, Buttercup. It's your northern lads. And we've taken Marrakesh back. Our holy city for Moroccism. How pleasing. Oh, Jesus, I just realised what I've done. By taking the city, we forego the National Military Academy. We've literally just started the episode and I've just realised this bollocks. Because it's probably got 0 building. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. Still. And the production is garbage as well. So, 16 food per turn. If we do a production focus, then it's not an all deal of production and we forego a lot of food, so we can actually make the city grow pretty quick like, and then it'll probably get back on form. But, oh hell, that is crap. We got another spy, it seems. So now I think we can actually start giving us some influence with some city-states. Maybe like Yerevan or maybe Vancouver. And maybe we can start doing some coup d'etat, which I don't mind doing too much as long as I don't lose it. So I'll go for Yerevan. Come on, Yerevan. There we go, Yerevan. Nice. And we're at peace once more. But if you remember last time, a certain special somebody said, oh, would you like to declare war on the Ottomans? And I said yes. But in 10 turns, of course. So now we have to actually move all our units to the front line. And defend, because we're not exactly going to be able to offend, are we? There's no way we go on the offensive until Persia actually does the job. But they got air forces. They got 5 great war bombers stationed in Rio de Janeiro, and they can actually do some damage. So, if they do that, and all the Ottomans are like, oh crap, we're under attack, they send all the units to Vienna, then they'll be sitting ducks with their pants down, caught napping, and other military phrases. So, hey, you know, not too bad. In the meantime, we can build the National Air Force Academy, which actually doesn't need any other buildings to do. It gives plus 25 production on all air units, grants evasion promotion in each air city produced in the city. So that's pretty good as well. I might actually go for that, get some air units whilst I'm waiting to get my military academy back. And then we can just have air domination. And actually farm up a lot of XP for our air forces too. So, not the end of the world. We've got to change you to production focus, I think. Or maybe no, because you actually have quite a lot of food when you grow. Or no. Give you logistics and get you forwards. Keep moving, lads. Don't dawdle. And the classic Archer one has got the second lot of barrage. It's just so good. I don't know about you, but when you play this game, do you ever get absolutely pleased whenever you see someone get an absolute crap ton of promotions? I know I do. It's nice. I'm going to keep the Moroccan Burger Cavalry inside Marrakesh to give us the extra happiness and culture, especially when you got to remember that there's actually dissidents for the ideology, because too many people have order, not enough people actually have autocracy. Which is not what we want. We don't want dissidents. We don't want to convert to order. We lose all of our tenets. And I won't be having that. I can't tell thee how much I don't want that to happen. But look, another great engineer has been built in Rabat, because we're absolutely cheesing out our engineers. He's actually disappeared, I guess, because he's just been born. However, I'm not going to be having unemployed citizens, so I suppose I have to go back to default focus. But we do get a lot more cultural influence from doing that. And the manual specialists, you can't go wrong. Maybe actually if I just did this and just put every single... No, put all of me citizens into specialists. We get so much science, so much workshops, so much... all of this, but we do starve. Wait, let me do this. No, we don't starve because it's just reset. Because this game takes a second to realise what's going on. So I might do that on Grazie as well. Don't forget Santa Maria Bella de Grazie. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh, wait, look, we got 308 science per turn. We've finally leveled out the turn to science ratio. So I'm gonna keep on with that, with Rabat. Yes, it's not going to grow too fast, but we, as I keep saying, we really can't afford to have too many more citizens, lest we become depressed. I'm a poet, and I didn't know it with that rhyme. And look, we can get an upgraded unit on the Moroccan artillery too. And now I might put this one on periphery here and rest. And I'm just a little bit surprised that we still haven't upgraded our melee units through technology. How long does it take to get to Great War Infantry? Where are they? They're right there. Replaceable parts. I think I'm going to streamline towards there. Screw Railroad. That's it. That's all I've got to say, actually. Right, now I might send Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Is that a real name? Isambard Kingdom is his middle name. Brunel. I'm going to send him to London because we want to get Prora and Mount Rush more or less. So between that, they're going to need an extra helping hand with their production with the Great General. Engineer. I keep saying that. I said that in one of the other episodes, and I'm like, what am I smoking to think that a great engineer is a great general? I guess I just like saying the term great general because like they're so simultaneously useful and useless. And if you're not building citadels and you have more than... Yes! I will! Solomon... I know, I'm... Oh, you prick! Alright, it's fine. You know why? Because I just get to steal it. He gets another social policy, though, as well, which is just... I mean, that Boba's me fet, let alone Django. That's so annoying. I got to take it down. Gotta take it down to Chinatown. Okay. And the worst part is, of course, as we all remember, is that they're all Janissaries. They are all Janissaries. Have I mentioned yet that they're all Janissaries? So if I want to actually try and do anything with my civilization and trying to take on... And they got a navy too. They got plenty of melee navy units. Can he... No, he can't. I thought he could hit in Istanbul then. That would have been crazy. When he gets +1 range, he can actually hit all of these cities from Bursa. That's pretty cool. It's going to take a long bloody time for him to actually get that, but... That's the power of waiting. He'll get there eventually. Not sure how many turns are left before we can start declaring war. I'm waiting for Persia to give the signal to start. But we are going to absorb most of the hits. Maybe if I keep on pinching from these civilizations, I can actually get to Great War Infantry faster. I could coup Yerevan 54%. That's a flip of a coin. Let's do it. Oh, he's dead. And Yerevan hits us as well. We don't have any oil to get our Great War bombers. We have no luxury resources. Well, we actually have luxury resources. We don't have economic resources. We don't have utility resources. I don't know what you want to call them these days, but it's just not good enough. Right, so 5 oil. We don't have any. Right, we got 2 turns before we can use our oil. I'm going mad. Wait a minute, look at this. Even though I don't have any oil worked, I can still use it because I've purchased it, but it doesn't show up here. That I have literally discovered in real time with you here with me. So I'm really pleased to be able to share that. If you buy the resource, but you don't have the technology to work it, you can still use it if you have the units to use the resource on. Phew, at least we get Mount Rush more or less. That's going to help us out. A metric shit ton with happiness. So that too is not the end of the world. That makes me relieved. Not all of these ranged units have good enough range. So I'm going to put them in range. I'm going to put you back in the Citadel. Because I keep forgetting that the Navy is right there. It's right there. So they're going to rain down hellfire upon us. They're going to smite us for our discrepancies. And look, as I'm doing this, I also see that the oil has just appeared there. Have you seen that? Oh, this game. Have I managed to cheese it? I don't know what I've done. I don't think Sid Meier were expecting this. But lo and behold, we've built Mount Rushmore. And in classical fashion, because of course, once again, it is not. It's a mod wonder. The narrator doesn't read it out, so I'll be doing it for thee. And this one's by Theodore Roosevelt, so I'm going to have to do a different voice for it.
It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood.
Theodore Roosevelt. Now, don't get me wrong, I appreciate that wasn't much of an American accent, but I don't know how he sounded. Do you? The only way I know how he sounds is from epic rap battles of history, and I don't think that's a very reliable source. Right, I noticed that our happiness didn't actually go up that much, and do you know why? I think it's because we've still got a lot of annexed cities, and it reduces it from non-annexed cities, so I guess I'm going to have to start building some court houses if and when we ever get that tenet. No, we're not a sail ship. What am I doing? I'm going to get some archaeologists in the meanwhile. Move back. And now, again, it's the waiting game. Waiting for Persia to say it's time to declare war. You know what? In the meanwhile, what I could do is I could trade with Solomon. The Solomon. You know, it's the definite article, the Solomon. I could trade with him electory resources that will give us We Love the King Day. It'll trigger We Love the King Day. I'll take advantage of it, right? And then, you know, I don't think it undoes it when you lose a luxury resource. So let's see. Oh, actually, Bursa's already got it. So we got silver, we got Nottingham and cheese, we got London. In fact, sorry, that is the new title. Nottingham and cheese. No! Why? Why give us a character limit? Not ham and cheese. That's your new name, Nottingham. Oh, it doesn't do non-capital letters. It's all Notham and cheese. Notham cheese. Yeah, because it doesn't have the ampersand either. Can I put in the ampersand? Can I put in the ampersand? Let's see. No, it don't let me put ampersand. You know what? So instead, what I'll do is not am. Cheese. Notham and cheese. I'm going to have to put another space because then I'll just say Notham instead because that's what it looks like. And there's not enough room. You know, I'll make it cool. Like, it with the kids, I'll use a Z instead. Not ham and cheese. Yeah, there we go. Perfect city. Nottingham, you've been upgraded. Right, Sagrada Familia is available. And it's a really good wonder. It's a mod wonder, obviously. It's that cathedral that never ended being built in Barcelona, although I realised that actually recently I think they have finished construction. It only took them 150 years to build the bloody thing, but you know what? It's really good. Right, so now instead with not ham and cheese, I think I'm gonna make them build some navy. They've finally got to it. They've only got one food per turn, which is really crap. They could build some cargo ships, but I'm going to get frigate, because frigate is the cheesiest unit there is. You get +1 range, blast them from a distance, Bob's your uncle. It's wonderful. You're building an arsehole, Bursa. An arsehole? An arsenal. Arsenal. I can speak English. I promise you I can. Don't ask any more questions. Right, I wonder if... So, 2 people asked me to declare war on the Ottomans. It were Persia and it were the Pocatellos, or the Shoshone is what I'm saying. I wonder if Arabia will jump in as well. Bandwagon. I hope so. But didn't I say we're going to get some We Love the King Day from our civilizations, our cities? Silver and pearls. Let's see if they have silver and / or pearls. No, they've only got crabs and furs. What about London? They want pearls too. Who has pearls? We could just actually go for it. See who's got pearls. Diplomacy view. Pearls. Aaron's got 1 pearls. He's not going to trade that easily. Furs. Not furs. Pearls. Furs. Wait a second. Would you look at that? We started with, I think, 12 civilizations. And now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then me is 6. Half the civilizations have been wiped off the face of the earth. Wow. And yeah, I'm going to embargo the Ottomans for sure. I'm actually going to vote yes on something. Vote yes on resolution embargo the Ottomans. And also here, not having cheese. I'm going to send him some food instead. No, I'm not going to pay you for your gold. Wait, did someone want silver? You wanted silver, didn't you? I'm going to give you 7 coins per turn for your silver. Is that not enough? Stop being a greedy little bitch. No. It's 8, 9. I think it's 9. Okay, fine, whatever. Jesus. And wait a minute, did you see that? Aaron al-Rashid has declared war on Solomon. Everyone's declaring war on Solomon. It's on! It's on! That's so good. We have actually started declaring war on the biggest bastard in this game so far. And that makes me thrilled. I just really, really don't want to lose all of my units in the process. Embargo has passed for the Ottomans. Marrakesh has been converted to another religion. Yeah, but that's just through passive pressure, innit? There's not what I can do about that. Maybe I'll send... Wait, give me a second. Have I still not upgraded? I haven't upgraded. I haven't upgraded it. I don't have any bonus beliefs. Oh my god. I don't, look. Oh, that is so bad. Right, purchase a great profit so we can actually do that. That is embarrassing. Embarrassing being worse than embarrassing because you say im instead of m. That's how embarrassing it is. Pillage. Yeah, shoot him. Yeah, get rid of all these ranged units first. There he goes. Yeah, get rid of them all. Shoot him. Shoot them all. There's a lad on the horizon. He can't get us. Or he can actually. But shoot him anyway. Shormu's boss. And once again, the melee units are just going to hold down and stand fast. Shoot them all. Just shoot them. So good. You know, that damage, considering the fact that they're pretty much Janissaries, right? And they've probably got cover, because they always got cover. We can uncover the truth by still shooting through it, which makes me relieved. You know, and look, we see Arabia. This is so good. Wait, what are you want me to declare war? Why are you suddenly denouncing me? But look, like, this is the thing. We got 6 civilizations left. And we're amongst them. Like, we're actually, like, standing up to this because we went down to 1 city at one point, and that was just absolute tragedy. But we're not out. And now we're actually got a coalition of the remaining civilizations against the one that we hated in the first place. And look, they're jumping in the ocean as well! That's so good! Oh, that makes it so much easier. That being said, this is a lot of units to worry about. So Bursa, we might actually have to purchase the arsenal. And also worry that Marrakesh is going to be retaken. That is actually a proper worry right there. Let's hope that doesn't happen. I really can't be doing with that again. Yerevan's actually at war with us too. A replacement spy has been recruited. You're not allowed to die, lad. Let's send you to Mawson County. But I think an Arsenal cost us quite a bit of coin, doesn't it? Let's see. Arsenal, 115. Not great. Not great at all. Not going to afford that. So we're just going to have to play hardball and survive this. Shoot him. So with the Navy here, like, they can only move one melee unit in at a time, which is really inefficient, which means that as long as we take out the ranged units, their Navy is done for. Whereas the melee units are coming from all around, and they do still have these cannons, which are going to be difficult to manage. But as long as we can stop the melee units from actually getting to Bursa and doing more damage, then we might have a fighting chance. Especially considering the fact that they've got Arabia attacking as well. My Sagrada Familia, I don't know where I can construct that. I mean, Ottomons is doing Navy, Rabat's doing Air Force, Bursa's got to defend itself, and Marrakesh is catching up. So I think London, you're going for Sagrada Familia. That'll help us out with happiness too, because it's every single religious building gives +1 happiness, every single one. So that does include a shrine, for example. And also I realise that Nottingham Cheese has got Vancouver coming at it, so I'll use the frigate to help defend as well. Gonna create a great work with Winslow Ormer, breezing up. A fair wind. Gloucester, the boat. What a lovely picture that is. Actually, it's quite nice. Picture. Sculpture, whatever you call it. Can I not upgrade my religion? Oh, thank Christ for that. Enhance religion. Let's see what we've got left. We've got religious community, we've got tithe, we've got sun god. Let's see what we got left. We've got swords into plowshares. Yeah, definitely, because we're at peace perpetually, aren't we? You get peace gardens, +2 happiness for every garden. Temples provide 2 happiness in cities with 5 followers. The Hermitage gives +5 tourism, +5 culture. You know, we're pretty close to getting the Hermitage, so that might not be such a bad play. But happiness is always going to be a thorn in our side. And Feed the World is just dogged. Choral music, dogged. Divine inspiration, dogged. Liturgical drama, absolute mega dogged. So the only one really for me is either religious art or peace gardens, because I can't rely on the 5 followers crap. So we're going to go for peace gardens. Right, enhance a belief, itinerant preachers, messiah, missionary zeal, religious texts, religious spreads. You do like it to spread. I like it almost as much as a chocolate spread. Religious unity, religion spreads to friendly city-states. We're not friendly with anyone. So I think maybe itinerant preachers. You know why? Because even if we don't have like majority religion, tithe still gives us some pretty decent extra coinage per turn. So that's what we're going to do. And come on, Bursa, we're not losing you. Ooh. Alright, 26 damage isn't a lot more than I were hoping it would be for this ranged unit. He's not dead though. And now they're attacking Arabia. They actually slaughtered his unit. Not great. That's a lot. That is a lot of units coming. And now we've lost a worker. Where though? That's the real question. Was it a city-state that took one of my workers? Where's my worker? Oh, no, the war's still raging, isn't it? Because Lumpy Koalas. Lumpy Koalas is his yellow bard. Interesting. Is that thorn in our side finally going to be pulled out by Persia of all people? Great musician's been born and a great scientist. We really are on the up and up, aren't we? My God. Socrates himself was permanently making science. Electricity has been finished. Replaceable parts is coming. And we have a great war bomber. Ooh. Question is, do we do land units or do we do cities? Now, normally I would do cities because, you know, But look at how many land units are coming towards us. We actually have to do land units. But they've got evasion. And look at that damage. 78. That's really decent. It was on a nil as well. So this is the momentum we have to keep up. We're going to keep on with the Great War Bombers in the city. That being said, the production's not that great anymore. I wonder why. Something about, I don't know, manual specialists or some bollocks really slowing down production. But, you know, at least we're speeding up in all other facets. No melee units are actually coming for Bursa. It seems like they're skipping over and maybe going for Rabat or Nadran for sure. My God! But we're going to keep on attacking the range units. Oh, I didn't realise that was such a valuable unit, Classic Archer 1. And now I've actually just shot off this so we can't pop inside the city. Oh dear, that's really not good. I may have made a mistake. Right, finish him off. He can get in there. He won't be shot by anyone because he does have units blocking his way. And maybe if I put the medic next to him, he's in the bushes, so he'll have defense as well. It does leave the north exposed in Bursa, but it won't be too detrimental. But that'll keep him safe, and that is critical. Get rid of him. Good. I can't be losing my units. They can maybe shoot. No, they can't shoot over this hill, can they? Good. Okay, we're fine. We can't. Guido D'Arezzo, we can't get you to make another great music, my lads, because for some reason I don't have anywhere for you to play your song. I mean, I'm really bad for that. I should actually be making some places for them to play the music, but I'm not. Whoops, I shot the wrong person. You know what, I'll just damage both of you so you run away with your tail between your legs rather than trying to take us on. Now, I just realised I have no idea if you can build a Casbah on floodplains. I hope you can. I've never tried before, though. Right, come on, get a bit closer. I want to shoot you. I want to shoot you with me bullets. Solomon's declared war on Pocatello. Of course he has. I guess the 10 turns has lapsed. And if we look at our culture, just ignore the blasts being shot towards Bursa, 137 culture per turn, we are going to get another social policy next turn. Oh, he looks like he's about to die, doesn't he? Whoa, 73 damage. Bloody hell. Stand fast. Stand fast. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing alright. Like, this one, Medieval Arche, is going to have to be pulled back, and he is actually in... Oh, Nadran's been taken, that's not good. But it does kind of consolidate the front line as well. Like, he did build a city in a place that really wasn't right. So the front line is advancing for the Ottomans around here, but we got Persia on the flank, who's going to hopefully take him on after he takes Lumpy Koalas. I suppose that's his plan. And then we'll have a clear definition of what the front line is. Right, so our social policy has been founded. Considering how many... I can't go for secularism because we've got a level 2 tenet to do. Which we will be doing. And the question is, do we do police state militarism? Because, like, this does... quicker production for courthouses with Nottingham and Cheese and London being the primary, and also when we take more cities it will make it more worth it, and any courthouse that we've already built will give us more happiness. Not much is going to help us out in terms of the war effort right now apart from lightning warfare, but we don't have any armour yet, do we? So we can't do that, so I think I'll go for police state like I said I would. A little bit more happiness on the fly. And then we'll build more courthouses as we go. He doesn't have a lot of options, does he? I might have to throw him in the lake. I mean, where else can he go? Yeah, he's going in the lake. Because he's not going to survive otherwise, is he? There he goes. He can't shoot anyone at all. I guess he'll just have to heal up. Unless I move people around. No, he's going to heal up into... Unless I swap these lads out. Because he can heal and still shoot. Whereas he has to heal or shoot because he's taking damage. Keep up the assault on these naval units. Keep shooting. Just get rid of him completely. And look at this. Artillery's got another one. Don't have an idea when I built you, lad. I think you're a cannon. I'm just going to call you Renaissance Cannon. I can't be bothered to spell you right. Can, because he can. Yes, he can. Yeah, you're healing, aren't you? Right. Let's see who you can shoot. Yeah, take him one. Take him two. He's good. They're not going to take on me bastion of melee units. The only two that I've actually done anything this entire playthrough. You're done. There he goes. Yeah, these bombers are actually doing fantastically, but I think I'm going to have to reset me special units because, like, right now I do need to prioritise production, but not to the point where I have unemployed citizens. That's just wrong. Can't be doing with that. Right, get a shot off on him. Right, and he'll heal up, and then we'll go to next turn. Unless I take him one. And because it's the game, he can move again. If you take someone out, or you're doing it... Yeah, if you take someone out, and you move through zone of combat, for some reason it doesn't count as a movement in zone of combat. Don't ask me why. Let's send production to Marrakesh. Keep it internal. Keep production and keep growth going in all cities. That is what we need right now. We've finally almost got our frigate built. I think I might actually make him do damage against naval units rather than land units. Yeah, the Sipahis are definitely going to do... Sipahis are definitely going to do a lot of damage against Bursa, that's for sure. Look at that. Slaughtered. Actually, I say slaughtered, and he actually did 20 damage, which for a mounted unit is actually way more than I were hoping for. To the point where I'm thinking that Bursa's actually not going to make it. Oh, we're taking a battering. Oh, God. Right, that will level. Oh, they just keep coming. Oh, the Ottomans, oh my God. I'm actually thinking this is turning for the worst. And I'm looking at the time and realising I actually have to call it. Because I've actually been so engrossed with the game, I haven't been able to actually have a look and see that I got to go. But thank you so much for watching. That's where I'm going to have to cut it off until next time. I've been your northern lad, and make sure that wood goes in toil on your way out, please. Ta, love.